Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some more positive news recently released regarding Tesla stock. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about a wide variety of topics. One regarding recent news about electricity and solar power that of course applies to Tesla as well, considering that Tesla has the cheapest solar panels in the United States right now, I believe. And then we also have some more news about the Model S and the Model X as well by Tesla. So as always, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoy the Tesla videos. And before we get into the news pieces for today, let's just go ahead and check out the share price for Tesla currently and the movements for today. So as you can see, Tesla stock is currently at $447.92 per share. And in the normal market hours today, we got a plus 0.98% gain, which is plus $4.35 added onto the share price. And then after that, in the after hours, we got a plus 0.28% gain, which is plus $1.27. And after hours are currently closed, so we're basically at a standstill right now until tomorrow. But now that we've addressed the current share price for Tesla, let's just start this video by discussing the first news piece, which is all about solar and its relation to the rest of the energy options out there and how that relates to Tesla as well. So as you can see, we have an article by Carbon Breathe, and it says the authors are Simon Evans and Josh Gabatis. So as always, we greatly appreciate this information, but basically in this video, we're just going to be covering the headlines of this article because this one does go super in depth. So as always, I'll leave it linked down in the description below for you all to check out for yourself because it has loads of information about this topic. But as you can see, the article is titled "Solar is Now Cheapest Electricity in History, Confirms IEA." So with just the basic heading of this, it says the world's best solar power schemes now offer the cheapest electricity in history with the technology cheaper than coal and gas in most major countries. So as you can see, there's a ton of different charts included in this article, like an absolute load of them. So if you want a bunch of in-depth information about all of this, I definitely recommend checking this out for yourself. I mean, here's another chart as well that shows terawatt hours on the side and then the time frame on the bottom here. So it goes from 1990 to 2040 with, according to this, it says non-hydro renewables, and it says 12,872 terawatt hours by the time of 2040, and that is above every other line on this graph as well. So just keep in mind, it is emphasizing the value in the use of wind and solar in the future. So like I said, that article includes an absolute load of information and charts as well for you all to check out for yourself. But basically the key point to get away from that is, as it says, solar is now the cheapest electricity available out of all of the other options in the major countries like the United States and China and places like that. And it also places a huge emphasis on solar being cheaper than coal and gas in many major countries. So that's important to take into consideration because, as we know, solar and battery storage is going to be a major part of Tesla's business in the future. Although we understand that there's a huge focus on the vehicle side of Tesla's business right now, this is one of those kind of underrated sections of Tesla's business that I think will likely, even as emphasized by Tesla themselves, that will become as big as their auto business in the future. And even Chamath Palihapitiya, a major billionaire investor, CEO, and someone who has accomplished a lot of things in the business world, has placed a huge emphasis on the energy side of Tesla's business as well, such as with their batteries and their solar panels and things like that. And even Chamath has stated that Tesla is misvalued at this point in time because a lot of traditional auto analysts aren't looking at these other opportunities for Tesla's business, in which they're eventually going to expand that side of their business much more in the future as demand starts to get higher and higher, as solar becomes more popular, as battery storage becomes more popular, and as they're able to trim down the cost of creating that and therefore trimming down the cost to the consumer as well. So I think that's hugely important to just take that into consideration of this new information from that article, especially considering that solar and battery storage is going to be a huge aspect of Tesla's business in the future, and also considering that Tesla has the cheapest price for solar panels, I believe, at this point in time. And also for the second news piece of today, we have a reduction in the cost of the Tesla Model S, including both the Long Range Plus Model S and the Performance Model S, both in the dual motor all-wheel drive category. So as you can see, we currently have the Long Range Plus Model S at a price of $71,990. And keep in mind, previously, before this reduction in the price of this version, it cost $74,990. So as I said, this is a $3,000 reduction in price off of both of these different types of the model. And then with performance as well, as it states, it is currently $91,990, in which it was previously $94,990. So a $3,000 drop in the price, which is a pretty notable difference. And as you can see right here, it has a 402 mile range estimate, and we are slowly seeing this one increase because I remember when this was at 401 miles, but also just addressing the reasoning for maybe why we saw this reduction in the price of both of these different types of the Model S. Obviously, one of the major reasons, just to address straight out of the gate, is most likely because we are in Q4 of 2020 at this point in time. We're still waiting on the Q3 earnings report, but we're technically in Q4 of 2020. So with this, of course, with Q4 always being the best quarter of the year in terms of production and deliveries, Tesla is 100% trying to beat their production and delivery numbers that we most recently just got announced for like Q3. I think it was like 139,300 for deliveries and then like 145,000 for production. So Tesla's obviously trying to beat that. And how do you beat that? Well, you reduce the cost of models like the Model S, which has seen a $3,000 reduction. And with this discount, we might have some potential Tesla customers thinking about this current reduction in the price and possibly considering purchasing a Model S now, as we know with this most recent drop in the price. So this is something kind of just to edge people over to maybe consider buying the Model S, especially if they were already considering doing so. And then also in general, as we know, Elon Musk wants the Tesla vehicles to become more affordable for your typical customer. So that's a major goal of Tesla as well, which is to decrease the cost of these vehicles, which is something we've continued to see them do across multiple different models. And so I'm really excited to see this, not only in terms of just trying to achieve their Q4 goals and also their yearly goal for 500,000 deliveries, but I'm also excited to see this as well, in which they are still trying to reach those customers that maybe may not be able to afford a super expensive price for a car. And obviously $72,000 and $92,000 is still really expensive for like your typical person, but still it's nice to see these efforts happening. Obviously they're trying their best right now, and it's a slow effort. It's something that takes some time for them to be able to make it affordable for a lot of people. And speaking of the Tesla models, we also have a news piece regarding the 2021 Model X, and this is from Tesla's Motor Club and author/member known as Cold Weather EV. And this was a recent post on yesterday on October 12th, and of course the title is 2021 Model X Monroney sticker range increase. And if we get further into this, Cold Weather EV states, I just took delivery of a 2021 Model X, and I was surprised to see that the EPA Monroney sticker lists the range at 371 miles. EPA does not have the 2021 Model X listed on fueleconomy.gov. My car is equipped with a new version H battery. I wonder if the 371 mile rating is due to a chemistry change in the 18650 cells from Japan. I haven't charged to 100%, but when I extrapolate my current state of charge percentage to miles, it should give 351 miles at 100%. I'm hoping that a future software update will unlock additional range, and below this includes the image of the Monroney sticker. So as you can see in the fuel economy and environment section, it says 371 miles, and it says you save $4,500 in fuel costs over 5 years. And so just to analyze that sticker information in comparison to the current details available on the Tesla website, as you can see, for the range estimate, it says 351 miles. So we're seeing, at least with this, a 20-mile increase between what's available currently on the site and what the sticker actually says for this person's post as well. So a 20-mile range difference, which is actually pretty huge when you think about it, with this whole race right now on competition with battery production and maximizing mileage out of those batteries and everything like that. So a 20-mile range increase is honestly pretty huge. So anyways, with this video, I just wanted to share a couple of news pieces that I thought was interesting, and just simply some things that I thought were of value to share with you all, because these things can be factored and compared in relation to Tesla stock, because of course these changes could encourage future potential customers to either purchase some of these vehicles or Tesla products in the future. So with this, you can kind of get some perspective and insight towards the possibilities of the future based off of this news information. That's honestly one of the main points as to why I do these news videos, because it provides a lot of proper context about some of what a lot of us would say inevitable changes coming to the future. And so with the ones regarding like the model changes and the additional mileage range and stuff like that, obviously we can't always predict when exactly those changes are going to occur and be announced, but we understand generally with the information that we know about Tesla that they're continually trying to improve their vehicles, make them cheaper, improve the battery efficiency, and just in general overall, one of their major goals is to offer more value for what you're paying for with a Tesla. Like with the example with the solar news piece, I mean, this is just inevitable at this point for Tesla to dominate in the future, whether we're talking about the energy side of Tesla's business or even in the vehicle side of their business, just because, as we know, they're always innovating, they're always changing, and they're never complacent. And that's what Tesla's all about about, which is efficiency and optimization. And so as always, please make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and also feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks, and especially with Webull right now, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600. And to get that, all you have to do is sign up with my referral link and deposit $100 into your account. And keep in mind, you can take that $100 right back out after you get your free stocks. So it's basically just nice passive income with minimal effort. And it also helps support the channel as well, in which I'll get some free stocks. And usually what will happen is I'll sell those free stocks and use that money to invest in Tesla stocks. So you all are able to help out with my portfolio here as well, which helps me in the long-term future with my life goals and things like that. So it makes a big difference for me, and it also gives you some nice passive income as well. So I just wanted to let you all know about that, but I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.